POLYMARKET. And I wouldn't trust that, because all of these predictions are by people betting on POLYMARKET, Bitcoin. So it's basically like gambling, right? What price will Bitcoin hit in 2025? So it's not like gambling, but it's like prediction. I don't know if I can even show it on YouTube, because it's not really gambling in a way. It's just like saying yes and no. And 3% of people think it will reach 1 million. Why? Because if they buy, 3% chance they could potentially, in a small case scenario, like it reaches 150K. Like 120,000 is almost certain, right? So 86% will get like a very small return on investment on this. And when they do, again, I'm not sponsored by them, but when they do, it could be very big. So people are saying that it's going to hit 130,000. 66% of people believe that. And they're saying 90K, 120K by the end of the day. Never bent against Bitcoin. And that's a guy that said 38 at 150,000. So again, this is another thing that you can't really predict. Why? Because the big players in the market are known to have like the right thing, to have the right path. And everybody's saying, oh, I can predict that. And there's actually people betting very big on crypto on these platforms. So let me just open that here. So people are hitting that XRP will hit $4 in July. Bitcoin will hit 200K in July, less than 1%. Again, this is all very, very risky. Unless you're very experienced in crypto, you shouldn't do this stuff, in my honest opinion. Because why? If you're going to do like this, like 100% chance and maybe you earn 1%, you might as well open trades. They're more profitable for sure. They're less gambling. And sometimes I can tell you, like the volume here right now is 821,000, right? This is a very small amount. Most people don't do that. One thing very big thing is that if you can predict this right, I guess you can use it for fun. If you predict this stuff right, is you can just go on trade. You can open a trade and you can open, for example, 115,000 long in July, according to crypto prediction markets. And it hit that. And then that's it. It's much easier to rake money and you get paid way more. You get paid like 20, 30%. You don't get paid like their fees and everything. But I think people who use it is on elections, because elections are much easier to predict. Like I think Biden and Trump was 60-40, or Kamala Harris was like 65-35. And when people do bets on that, well, that's money for them, right? And I'm just not a fan of making money out of such risky things. Like, why not make money by having probably fun while doing it? So again, very problematic for anyone. And I don't think there's a chance. POLYMARKET users, I guess that will be more believes. 76 times Bitcoin hits 150K, right? 115K. And that's the thing. 76% of POLYMARKET users believe that it will go that much. But it's still, uncertain. Like, that's what they believe. It's a very small trading volume. So could be that. Or could be like that the 24% is right and you lose 100% of everything. But if you open a trade, if you open an actual trade and it doesn't go well, you don't lose 100% of the bet. You lose maybe 20, 30%. So just let that sink in. You can either lose gain back maybe 35%, or you can lose 100%. So which one would you do before the fees? So I'm just speaking theoretically. So just remember that for every one of these POLYMARKET stuff that I keep seeing, there's so much more traders that are losing money, that are making